him to be involved in the Super Cup on August 12th against the DFB Pokal winners. Right now, just trying to work it to a different angle from the corner. Mane with a burst of pace, and, well, Weiss let it spill, and Sabitzer said, thank you very much. First goal of the second half. Number 19 for Bayern, and it's Marcel Sabitzer who comes off the bench and gets in on the action. But that is a rare moment where Mario Weiss didn't cover himself in glory. He's made some good saves. He's kept this scoreline as respectable as possible. The Rotach-Egen goalkeeper, on that occasion, he let it slip, and Sabitzer pounced on the opportunity. Goretzka round the corner for Sadio Mane and into the side netting. Well, they are having to be patient in the search for goal number 20 here, Bayern München. Bayern still going through the motions here as we approach the hour mark. In Tegensee, oh, that's nice, neat work. Sadio Mane, another chance. But still, goal number 20 is not forthcoming. Again, forced to settle for the corner as they try and break in behind. Zin turned away. Here's Bounassar. Got to think one of the players that's likely on the fringes of this Bayern squad. Guerrero. Lots of space to work with. Knocks it around the corner for Mane. It's another tap in for Marcel Sabitzer as he bags his brace. The only man to score in this second half so far. But Bayern finally have goal number 20 just past the hour mark. They've had to be patient, but Marcel Sabitzer, thanks to good work from Sadio Mane, has delivered. Wonderful play from Sadio Mane. A simple finish from Marcel Sabitzer. The man who spent the second half of last season on loan with Man United, where he scored 3 goals in 18 appearances. Actually problematic right now, but in the best possible way, because they just have too much talent there. And ultimately, there is absolutely no way they're going to be able to keep all those players happy. I'll go through the list in a second as we see, almost goal number 21. Mane looking to go from provider to goal scorer. Just couldn't get the angles right after the cross from Paul Vanna. A player that never really quite picked up where he left off. That would have been a huge blow for a player that was being hailed as the man to shoulder the responsibility of maybe achieving something historic with Senegal, as we now have a hat-trick for Marcel Sabitzer. Well, we had 3 players score 3 times or more in the first half. Jamal Musiala, Serge Gnabry and Matisse Tel. Now, 3 goals unanswered in the second half from Marcel Sabitzer, with probably a combined distance of about 10 yards. But he won't care one bit. Mexican wave started at the Stadion am Birkenmoos now. For now, Kabadai. Neat footwork, good turn of pace. Got past his man, but cross-blocked. Lifted over the top for Guerrero. Lifted over Weiss, but over and wide of the target as well. Didn't have to scramble back into position too urgently. Mane back to goal, finds Kingsley Coman now with Guerrero. Mane wants it back, and the angle just working against him and Bayern's new left back. Meanwhile, we've got an announcement from the stadium and working the corner short. Mane constantly looking for the give and goes. Right idea, wrong execution, scrapping away there on the byline, but loses out in the end. Days later, they face Kawasaki Frontale the Japanese side. And then they travel to Singapore, where they will face Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp. For now, chance for goal number 25 at Marcel Sabitzer for the first time in this second half. More beneficial for him, as opposed to staying on the books at Bayern, where he won't get a lot of game time. Paul Vanner. Mane with a chance and denied by Weiss. Tell you what, Sadio Mane has had a handful of very good chances since coming off the bench at half-time. That clinical touch, though, continues to elude him. Gravenberch, kills one. That's a beauty. Picked his spot to perfection. And for the first time today, Mario Weiss was really left statuesque on his goal line as the ball flew past him. We've got 25 goals now for Bayern. Ryan Gravenberch adding his name to a lengthy list of goal scorers. You can hear the stadium announcer talking in the background. Hold the thought, because Sadio Mane strikes. It's just not going to be his day, is it? Frustrated and thwarted to the last. But they're doing interviews with some of the Rotach Egen players. And the question there... They're doing interviews with some of the Rotach Egen players. And the question there to the player they're interviewing was, what's it like coming up and playing up against Bayern, the German record title holders? And he said it's a dream come true for all of them. For now, Sadio Mane trying to skip past two. Sadio Mane, he wants his goal, he gets his goal. Frustrated in this second half. But goal number 27 belongs to Sadio Mane. Using his pace and his skill with great aplomb. And it might have taken a deflection on its way through, leaving Mario Weiss with no chance at keeping that one out.